and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Isa, and today we are talking about Harry Potter! And not just Harry Potter, we're talking about a brand new game that just released on April 25th, Hogwarts Mystery. It is an app that you can get on your Android and/or Apple. I'm Team Apple, but that's okay. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we do officially get started, I do want to say there are some spoilers that I'm going to be dropping in this video. So if you haven't played the game yet, I'd probably scoot on out, download the game, come back and see if your opinions are just like mine. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing when we download the game and enter in, we hear that ever so amazing nostalgic music that just brings you back home. I mean, let's be honest. And you get to customize your character, which I thoroughly appreciated. So you get to pick whether you're a witch or a wizard, and I'm obviously a witch, and I got to customize my character to look like little old me, so I was very excited about that. You get to pick, you know, how your eyes look, nose, hair, and all that. But there was one thing that I noticed right off the bat when I'm starting the game is that to unlock certain hairstyles, you have to reach certain levels, which was a little strange to me, but all in all was relatively okay. I wasn't too upset about it, but I just thought it was a little weird. So then after that, we open up and we are clearly in Diagon Alley, which, oh yes. And you get to kind of scroll from side to side. It's not like a side-scrolling game, which I'm not a big fan of. You know, you get to kind of explore a little bit, but not really. You're introduced to your very first character, Rowan, and she's pretty much in the beginning kind of your guide to start off with, you know, to get your books, your wand, and all that good stuff. So, you know, she may be your first friend, you know. And then you get to go into Ollivander's and you get to have your wand choose you. Which was very exciting, because then you get to do a little swishing motion to see whether this wand was yours. And then I noticed kind of automatically that once you start the game, you kind of tell that there is sort of a storyline that is going to be happening, or maybe a script that you're going to have to generally follow. When you go into Ollivander's, he mentions this mysterious brother that you have who's wreaked havoc all over Hogwarts and has gotten his wand snapped, and he's been expelled and has mysteriously vanished, and we don't know what's going on with that. I was a little like, oh snap, we've got this mysterious brother, and okay, he's apparently a troublemaker, which, I mean, isn't really the foot you want to start off at Hogwarts, with a problematic older brother who's already, you know, set the scene for you when you go into school. You know, it's not no bueno. So then after you get your wand, you go back to your lovely friend Rowan. She's asked to see your letter. You get to see your accepted letter. Oh my god! You move on, and then you're at lovely old Hogwarts to get sorted. Ooh, I was very excited about this. For the most part, you get to choose your house. You do put the sorting hat on your little noggin, and they kind of ask you which house would you like to be in. But, you know, I chose Slytherin and I got Slytherin, so I'm excited about that. And once you enter the dungeon, there's already some third year who's super pissed that you're there because of your super problematic brother that nobody knows what happened to him. So that's great start. Even before that, you meet this other very snotty character, Mildred or Milla something or another. I couldn't be bothered to pronounce her name correctly. She was a freaking snot. Off the bat, she's just like, I'm the greatest witch of all time! No one shall beat me. It's like, excuse me, we just started at Hogwarts, so I'm gonna go with, no you're not, but okay. I mean, kudos for you and all your confidence, honey, but no. Once we start our lessons, I do notice that when we were in the bookstore grabbing our books, to grab the books, you start to notice that you have to use energy in order to grab your school books, and you're going through your energy real quick, like real fast. And you have a certain amount of time to do things. So you enter Charms class, Professor Flitwick is there in all his magical glory and is teaching you spells, and you're using more energy. So by the time that you reach your first like danger, your energy is out halfway through this portion of the game where you're like, oh well crap, I don't got energy. One thing was that you only have a certain amount of energy, but you go through them very quickly. They do like regenerate every 4 minutes, but it's every 4 minutes for 1 energy. And most of the things are like 3 energies for this, 4 energies for that, 12 for when we were getting attacked by a freaking plant and you gotta use Lumos. But I mean, it's fine for someone like me who isn't a consistent game player, that I will play for a little bit, go have a snack, come back, and I've got some more energy to like finish up what I was doing. But if you're someone who wants to like consistently play, it will get annoying. And then you have to spend money in order to get more energy or more gems. I personally will not be using my own dollar bills in order to get more energy. I'll just wait the amount of time. But since it's 4 minutes to get 1 energy, in order to get all of your energy, which is about like 25 when you start off, it takes about a half an hour, which I mean, that's kind of a long time. It's not too bothersome, but I can see it being a problem. The graphics of the game are pretty good. Well, for me, they might be pretty good. For some like intense gamer, they may not be the best. It has sort of a Sims-like feel to it, kind of charming because they do that kind of like, haha, like they're super excited and they do like crazy movements like a Sims character, which I personally enjoy because I play Sims. It's very cartoonish. I think it's cute. My one complaint is that since we are following some sort of script through the game, we don't necessarily get kind of free range of the castle. We can't kind of wander around, find things on our own. We have to unlock them as we go, which kind of sucks. The game is set about, I want to say a few years after baby Harry, no, it's 9 or 8 years before Harry goes to Hogwarts. So you're at Hogwarts like in the 80s. Voldemort has just lost his powers, Voldemort has just lost his powers, and we're actually at school with Tonks and Bill Weasley, which, I mean, I'm freaking excited about that because, I mean, let's be honest. We get to see Tonks and Bill in the books, but we get to spend more time with them and befriend them throughout the game, which, I mean, as a Potterhead, I was quite excited for that, to be able to meet new characters. We do get to see our old characters, like obviously Professor McGonagall, Snape, Flitwick, and Madam Hooch, to learn things like that. And we got to see Hagrid, and we got to see Puppy Fang, which was freaking cute if you ask me, because like, dog lover over here, so yeah. All in all, I did like the game. I would recommend anybody to play it. You just have to be patient because you are going to be using a lot of energy to do things, unless you want to spend your own money, which, I mean, I don't personally spend money on phone games, let alone like actual games that I've played. So I mean, that's a bit of a thing. If they could update the amount of energy, I feel like it would be a lot better, because then you'd have like a little bit more, not as much as obviously we'd like as, you know, a Hogwarts suit, and we want to just like run around the castle and just be like, let's go find out new things, but not really. You can go back to your lessons to learn more spells and kind of earn points for knowledge, empathy, and courage, and saving up for your friends. Rowan does stick around. She is your pal through the rest of the game. She does help you out on little missions to find certain things throughout the castle, which is kind of nice, and she's always sorted into your house. So no matter if you're sorted into Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, or Slytherin, she's always gonna be in your house. So I mean, that's cool, I guess. But I mean, play it, download it, tell me your thoughts. I mean, it's great. I'm gonna continue playing it. It's kind of awesome. That's all that I have for you guys. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, please give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to become part of our little family over here, and click that little bell notification so that you know every time I upload. If you don't click the bell, you don't know when I upload, and that makes me very, very sad. So click the bell, man. It'd be great. I'll be here absolutely every single Saturday and sometimes on Wednesdays. And as always, I love you guys very, very much. And until next time, bye!